Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I am going to talk about Agentic AI project, how we can Agentic AI project will build, how will Agentic AI project architecture will create. All that will be explained. So stay tuned with me. So I'll explain you, and then I'll also share with you the live demo in the next video. So today I'll just basic idea about like how what would be the folder structure and what would be the architecture. So as you can see in this diagram, so the project AI architecture, of course, all these Docker file, and then what would be the data, what src, all these folder consist of, like agents, tools, orchestration, api, utils, and in doc, of course, the architecture, and then readme file setup, a script also is required to deployment, data, of course, the memory, and then vector store, code, all details, config file, like your our tools yml file, and the api key, all that config file we need to define over there. So this is a config file, right? So this is a project architecture, and then let me move on to the actual architecture, how we'll create a agentic AI architecture in Google Cloud, right? If you see in this, the high broader view of workflow, like how the external user, how connecting and with the ingesting to Google Cloud platform, then what component like APIGee API management, which we are integrating, we are using load balancer, then we develop the multi-agent, then multi-agent how where we deployed into Google Cloud Platform. So in Google Cloud Platform, either we can deploy into GKE or Cloud Run. So on top of like that is a deployment. Then, for example, you have connected with the external data, and you want to fetch that data, and that based on the user query to get the input from this external data. For example, I want the data from Slack, MS Team, document, Sheet, Gmail, and some tools like ServiceNow, Jira, or database. Then it's connecting with the data processing and data grounding, that is called RAG. So ultimately, whether it will manual process or use document AI or Vertex AI embedding, then will store into the vector DB like LODB. For memory, store to context, so we can use the Redis, and of course the knowledge graph enterprise data, which is connecting with the external data source. And the data source would be in GCP, like maybe Cloud SQL, Cloud Spanner, and of course we are using PopSop to connect with the live data from different source, and data lake, which you are using for unstructured data, cloud or GCS bucket. And of course the logging and monitoring we need to set up to monitoring the whole things. If something goes wrong of the AI deployment, then we have to reiterate the process of feedback loop to improvement, all that. So this is the whole process of the high level architecture. Every industry, they are looking for this kind of architecture. So I hope this architecture you can use for your implementation, if you are planning for, and you can follow me for more architecture like AWS and Azure in autonomous workflow, or agentic AI reference architecture, how to create in Azure, how we'll create a agentic AI architecture in AWS as well. So thank you for watching my YouTube channel, and looking forward to see you in the next video. Thank you.